What's up, family? It's your girl D Ray, the divine relationship alchemist, helping you heal your relationship with self to heal your relationship with others. It's been almost 2 weeks since I made a video, and that's just because I make videos off inspiration, like things that literally channel to me, not just off of a necessity to put one out there. And today I want to talk about that childlike spirit, because this has been coming up for me in many situations. It's just channels just been hitting my mind, and I'm just so grateful to Spirit for it, and I'm excited to share with you. So one thing we got to understand, is so important to get into that childlike spirit. Of course, you all should know, if you've been on the path, that this does not mean childish. Like, you still handle your responsibilities. You are still, aware. You understand what's going on in this time and space, and you know what you need to do to take care of yourself and take care of your family, all that good stuff like that. But there's something about the essence of a child's spirit. And what I've been realizing is a couple of things. One is that playfulness, right? In our playfulness, in our ability to laugh, in our ability to experience joy and bliss, that is the space where Spirit can channel through to. All right? In that playfulness, we are opened up and we are receptive to Spirit's information. Because you got to think, children are always in the Spirit. It's not until they get up in age that they start coming out of the Spirit, right? It's not until they are getting older that they start, hey, Pamela. It's not until they get older that they start kind of releasing that connection to Spirit, right? The programming starts to set in. So when I think about having a childlike spirit, I think about that playfulness, right? Doing things that you enjoy. Me and my love, Dreamwise, yesterday, we went outside and we played badminton. Y'all know what that game is. It's with the long, skinny rackets and a birdie. And we were just hitting it back and forth, and we just laughed. That's how we had tapped into the essence of a childlike spirit, right? We were being active. We were having fun. So I want to tell y'all, get into that essence, right? Do things. One of the ways that you can do this is by doing things that are fun, doing things that are exciting, physically moving your body. For example, like you may go skating or go bowling or doing things that you did as a child, or just doing things that cause you to laugh uncontrollably. When you get into that state, you are open and receptive to the channels that Spirit can actually send to you. Playfulness, right? So one way to tap into that childlike spirit is to tap into the essence of playfulness. When we get into that playful state of being, we're open, we're receptive, because we can't think about the chaos that's going on in our lives. We can't think about the drama. We can't think about the bills. We can't think about the emotional hurts and things of that nature. So one way to tap into that childlike spirit, to be open and receptive to the channels from Spirit, is playfulness, playing, being a big kid, right? And we did that yesterday, and it was so much fun. We laughed, right? Another aspect of the childlike spirit is forgivingness. If you have children, you know this. You could just have to whip your little kid's ass, give them a little pop. We give little pop-pops because our kids are still young. But you can give them a little pop for whatever that they did. After they cried out a little bit, they're done. After they cried out for a little bit, they back to, hey, mommy, give me a hug, give me a kiss. They release it. They let it go. They don't hold on to things, right? So children are able to release things quickly. That's the essence of a childlike spirit that we need to tap into. Because when you don't, right? And then you got to think back to your childhood programming, right? If you want to tap into the childlike spirit, you have to tap into your child programming, into the programming that was imposed upon you when you were young. Specifically, I'm talking like, let's say 0 to 7 and then 7 to 14, those years right there, right? But from 0 to 7, for me, and as I'm watching my children, they let things go quick. They're not holding on to it. They're not 15, 20 minutes after they done got their little pop. They're not thinking like, dang, mommy just popped me. You know what I mean? They over it. They like, okay, that happened, moving on. And that's what we have to tap into as adults in this spiritual game. That's the part of the childlike spirit that we have to tap into. Being able to let things go after it happens. Especially if it's not serving you, right? You get into a dispute with your husband, with your wife, with a coworker or anything like that. Let it go. Excuse me, that's a burp. So I'm telling you the truth right now. This is something that we all need to hear. Let it go. A part of the childlike spirit, a part of that childlike essence is being able to let things go quickly. All right? That's something we have to tap into. Let it go. Move on. Because if you don't, then all you are doing in this adult essence is adding things into your pain body, right? Which is your emotional body, which is directly attached to your auric field. All right. And so what ends up happening is your ego uses the past pain body, and that's how you respond and react in new situations, right? So you got to get into that childlike spirit, not judging anything, but accepting things as they are. Because that's a part of this whole journey. In order for us to really transform, in order for us to transform and become anew and be our best self, be our highest self, right? Tap into our highest self. We have to change the way we respond. We have to change the way we react. We have to do things differently. Okay? We got to do things differently. Another thing about the childlike spirit that just came to mind this morning is that children are going to try and try again. It makes me think of that song. This, I knew I had to talk about this. The song Jill Scott, right? Try. If you want it to happen, baby, hold fast and believe. You can make it happen, baby. You can be what you please. All you gotta do is try and try once again. And try a few more times. Then try after then. Try. And then I know a lot of y'all spiritual people gonna get on here and talk about, no, we don't try, we do. I get that. But when we're on this journey, you got to try a whole bunch of different things. You got to try things to see what works for you, right? And you got to try and try and try again. Trying is doing, all right? So get that out of y'all's minds like, no, we don't try, we go ahead and do. I get that. I feel you. I understand the essence of why people say that, but I'm just telling you right now that you have to try different things to see how you're going to get to your essence, how you are going to tap into your higher self. Keep trying, keep doing. They're all one and the same. All right. And that's the thing about a child. Like, we'll be the ones that'll tell a child, that's enough. Stop. That's adults. Adults will be like, no, that's enough. Stop jumping on top of that. I don't want you to get hurt. Stop doing this. I don't want this. Us imposing our thoughts, our wants. But children will keep trying until they reach their goal. So that's another part of the childlike spirit we got to tap into. So 3 things to tap into the childlike spirit. 1, get into your playfulness. Do things that make you laugh uncontrollably. Do things that remind you of what it actually is to be a child. Get into that childlike essence. That's the laughter. That's the fun. That's the excitement. That's the physical movement, right? 0 to 7, that's that root chakra. So that's the earth essence. That's the physical movement. That is doing things with your body. All right? That's 1. 2, with children, they let it go that quick. They let it go quickly. They're not holding on to anything. And you got to tap into that essence, right? Let it go. If it is no longer serving you, let it go. And work that thing. You have to make it happen. And that's why you also have to address your emotional body. That's why you also have to address your pain body. Because your pain body is what will keep you holding on to something that didn't happen 10, 15, 20 minutes ago. All right? So you got to so healing the emotional body is a whole nother conversation, but that's something that you have to do. You have to heal the emotional body, and you have to train the emotional body to have an experience. That's not to say that the pain body is not going to arise, because children feel pain. It will arise, but they don't harp on it. They don't hold on to it for longer than they need to. So that's a whole nother step, right? Understanding the pain body when it arises and letting it go. Like I said, I can pop one of my children on the hand for doing something They gonna cry, but then they gonna get over it and come give mommy a hug and a kiss without me even asking them. All right? So in order to tap into that childlike essence and to really receive the fruits from spirit, from having that childlike spirit, one of the things that you have to do is let things go quickly. C. Freeman L. talked about on one of his videos on how to let things go. Start saying some mantras. So if you and your husband get into an argument, or you and somebody at work get into it, or you're just not feeling your best, right? And you feel like you're holding on to that low vibrational emotion for too long, start chanting. Start doing the om. Do your ohms. Do something. Do a mudra. Do something to get out of that vibration. All right. Children will show you every day, if you watch them, how to let go of lower vibrations and get back into the essence of fun, the essence of laughter. Children show us that. And then the last thing that children also show us is not to give up, to continuously trying over and over and over again until you reach the results that you're trying to get to. Right? You got to try. Keep trying over and over again. And trying is doing. Let's not get caught up in verbiage. So if you don't like the words try, then let me say do. Put in as much. You got to do different things. Try different things until you reach the essence, until you get to wherever you're trying to get, until you manifest whatever you're trying to manifest. You will see a kid move some things around over and over and over and over again until it actually works, or until it's actually fixed. Like, I can watch my son play with a toy and he breaks it or something like that, and he's going to keep on moving that toy around until he gets it back right. And then another part that Spirit just channeled to me is, if he gets to a point to where it's difficult and he's like, damn, I can't figure this out, guess what he's going to do? He's going to ask for help. He's going to bring that toy to me. He's going to bring that toy to his father. He's going to say, help, please. That's something that us spiritual adults have to realize. When we don't understand some things, sometimes you got to ask for help, right? So you've tried. You've done the work, and you're still not seeing results in a certain area. Ask for help. Get a facilitator. Get somebody who understands where you're trying to go. All right? Play. Get outside. Play. Or play inside. Doesn't matter, but you need to play. You need to laugh. Laughter opens up a gateway to spirit, right? 2, release, forgive, let go. Don't hold on to low vibrations. That can be difficult, right? So that's why you got to do things like, look at this, y'all. I got a diffuser in my car, right? And guess what I got in it? I got a blend that I made in it that helps me to get back into high vibrations, right? And then lastly, keep trying, keep doing until you see the results. Don't ever give up on yourself. Don't ever give up on what you want to manifest. All right? Some of our parents didn't teach us that. Some of our parents taught us that it's okay for us to give up. Some of our parents taught us, you know what? It didn't happen. Oh, well, just stop doing it. Right? And so some of us still have that in our DNA. Some of us still have that thought process going on in our minds. Like, okay, it didn't work. I guess I'm just going to stop. Some of us still have that going on. So I'm here to tell you right now, don't do that. Keep trying. Get into that childlike spirit. When you do that, you open yourself up to learn, to be made anew, to be refreshed. All right? Childlike spirit. Peace.